Hey everyone. I hope everyone is well and safe wherever you are. These last couple of weeks have been, I don't even have a word to sum up what these last few weeks have been for our community. Um, and I think that everyone has a role to play, whether you are out protesting, signing petitions, donating money, if you're lobbying for new legislation and laws that will help the injustices that have been happening to our community. Again, I think we all have a important role to play in this fight. But I want to speak to entrepreneurs right now because I think we also have a very vital role to play in this community, in this country, in this capitalist country. And one of the things that I think is very important for us to do right now is to harness our economic power. And we do have economic power. I think that's definitely one of the biggest lessons that everyone is learning right now, that we do have economic power. And as a founder, as an entrepreneur, as a business owner, whether you just started, been in business for a year or less, or whether you've been in business for 25 years, or if you work full time and you have a side hustle, you have another stream of income. No matter what that is, as an entrepreneur, we play a very vital role. And I think the number one thing that we have to do is, especially with how the new year began, is stay in business. I think we have to sustain our businesses and stay in business. And that could mean a lot of things. But I've been quiet over the last couple of weeks for many reasons, trying to make sure that I am protecting my spirit, because social media can really really can do a doozy on you. It's a lot of stuff. And I mean, we have to understand that the algorithm is actually built that way to bombard us with things that that we want to know about. And in our community, all the injustices, past and present, are coming up over and over. We are reliving these things. So I've been taking a step back, and I haven't been giving out the information that I usually do, especially since, this illness, the illness. I think a lot of people are saying we shouldn't be saying that now because the algorithm starts blocking our videos. But since the pandemic took place and this illness came upon us, I think that we have all been affected by this, especially entrepreneurs. Our businesses have all been affected in some way or the other. Some of us have been able to pivot relatively quickly. Some of us have not sure where to go. But going back to sustaining our business, there have been government programs, with flaws that have been adjusted accordingly. And I want to make sure that we as a community are doing our best to take advantage of every opportunity that the government has put out there. After all, it is our money. It's the people's money being recycled back to us. And so therefore, we need to make sure that we get back some of that money so that we can stay in business, because our community needs it. So I say that to say that today at 8 p.m. on YouTube, I'm actually going to be holding a live Q&A, because over the last 2 weeks, there have been some major changes to all of the SBA sponsored programs, to all the stimulus packages that have been come up, that some of us may have been on the fence about, not really sure or confused about. So I'm going to be on YouTube live today at 8 p.m. and I want you to join me. The link is in my bio. I want you to join me and get your questions answered. I'm going to do my best to answer every question, and hopefully people come out of this with more clarity and a better understanding, and find out that they're qualified for a lot of programs. I'm going to be talking about the EIDL, which is the Economic Injury Disaster Loan. I'm going to be talking about PPP, which is the Paycheck Protection Program loan. I'm going to be talking about unemployment. I might even talk a little bit about tax incentives. I'm not really sure, but it's really up to you. So come on over. I'm going to share my experiences. I have been approved essentially for everything, but I want to share my experiences and answer your questions on what I've done and what I've been able to work with my clients and help them to get the money that they need in their business now. So join me tonight at 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time on YouTube. So you can go to my page, which is YouTube/Tani Chambers, and look for the live. You can go there now and just click on the set a reminder button on the live that shows you, and it will remind you. All right, I hope to see you there. Otherwise, if you have any questions, feel free to DM me and I'll get back to you as soon as I can. All right, take care.